Hello population of Earth and children in my basement, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're doing a review of the Cerberus skin from the Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass, and answering the question, why does Cerberus not have 3 heads as well? He's known as the 3-headed dog. So yeah, let's get right into it. If you're wondering why this took so long, even though Cerberus is the tier 1, that's because, well, one of Cerberus' styles took forever to unlock. So yeah, let's jump into the cosmetics, then we'll jump into game. So here we have the Cerberus skin here. He looks very nice. He fits the costume in the underworld with black, light green and gold. He looks pretty snazzy, and if you can't tell, has 1 big head and 2 mini heads on the side of his jackets. I can't tell if those heads are alive or for decoration because they have teeth. Don't seem to have a tongue. He has a tongue, if you can't tell. They might have tongues. Tongue might just be very hard to see. But he generally looks pretty nice. He has flaming chains and everything. Cerberus has 2 styles with Immortal Cerberus. Nearly every skin in this battle pass has an Immortal Cerberus, or immortal version of them. It changes him to a gold, grey, and light blue colour scheme, or dark blue. It just looks so nice. And then we have Blazing Fire Cerberus that changes his colour scheme again to black, dark red, and orange, and it looks so good with the orange flames and the red at the bottom. This is why this review took so long to come out, as we had to wait to get this style. It looks pretty nice too. Then we have Cerberus battling with the Hayden Gate here. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool too. It's, well, the gate to the underworld. If you don't know, Cerberus guards the gate to the underworld. That's basically how you. I don't know if it's reanimation or you go into a new body. I don't know how Greek mythology exactly works, but you have to go through this to get to the underworld. And Cerberus guards it. That's why his backbling is this, and it opens up. I don't know if it's reactive or I'm assuming when you kill, it opens up, so you're like collecting souls and sending to the underworld, and it looks pretty nice. It also has the immortal Hayden Gate edit style that just changed it to gold and blue. It looks pretty nice though. Then we have his pickaxe with the sharper rippers here. It is they're claw type of pickaxes because if you don't know, Cerberus is a dog. You can just see they're like light green and black blades with some little dog on the top. They look pretty nice, and they have the immortal version too. Then we have his glider, being the Shadow Bite. It has one of the best deploy animations, in my opinion. It comes out of the gate and then comes down here. It's a motorbike, and you might be wondering, do you ride this or do you do it from the bottom? If you can't tell, you see these little handle grips. Yes, this is from the bottom. I do not get why you don't ride this, but it's very nice, and I think it fits his theme with like the green glowing and being, well, a wolf-themed bike. It also has the immortal Shadow Bite here. That looks pretty nice too. It just changes the colours. Sadly, he has no contrail, and no battle pass skin has ever had an aura so far. Then we have his emote being Shadow Bot, Shade Box. It's just a mini Pandora box being opened, and some souls being sucked into it. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice spray for him. It's a pretty nice emote for him. He also has a wrap known as Cerberus Fight. It's literally just like it's just like Cerberus's rib cage with his head at the end and some gold and black accents. It's pretty nice and looks pretty cool too. It's reactive. When you shoot, it glows very bright green, the flame part of it. Then we have, he also has a loading screen known as Cerberus. Yeah, Fortnite is very bad at naming loading screens. Well, Battle Pass 1, and it just shows him fighting with a gatekeeper shotgun in Grim Gate with his wolves, because he's Cerberus, and those are his pets, I'm assuming. Or they like a pet. Is Hades own Cerberus? I don't know. I know someone's written some weird fanfics about it. Cerberus does not have an instrument. There's only 3 skins in the Battle Pass that have an instrument. No car, and he does not have a jam trap too. So yeah, those are all the items. Like I said before, my guess is why Cerberus doesn't not have 3 heads. He kind of has 3 heads because he has these ones here. But I would say it's probably because of hitbox, because we don't see in game when ADSing. I think it might be already so cluttered. But yeah, let's go jump into game. So you can see we are in game here. Let's pull out the glider. Let's pull out one more time. Look up here. And you can see it comes out of the gates. And here's the glider. When you go forwards, the engine or jets just shoot light green flames, and the wheel moves really fast. It looks pretty nice. You can see the motorbike controls and like the fuel and all of that at the top. You can see it has handles. I wish you went on top of it. It has this like crystal with some paw marks, and we can't see the front of the bike, but you've seen it in the lobby. It has a Cerberus face, and you can see the wheels also glow when blindfolded. Sadly, the crystal does not really glow though. So let's head down. I wish Cerberus had a contrail. They could do like some flying like dog ghost faces around him. That would be a cool contrail, but yeah. So you can see we will do what we always do first. That is ADSing. Cerberus's ADSing is very chunky, I would say, because he's a very cluttered skin when ADSing because of how thick every part of his body is. It's already a bit blocked up ADSing. I can probably guess why you wouldn't, well, have 3 heads, as imagine where my gun is, between the gun and the head. Imagine how much another head would block. That's probably why, and for convenience, imagine shooting at him, and all 3 heads count as one big head. It's kind of weird. You can also see the rat fits his colour scheme very nicely, and when we shoot, it glows, and it looks pretty nice after a few kills. You can see it has a very nice glow to it. This is it on the shotgun, or the Thunder shotgun. Not in the game right now, but still looks pretty nice. For his backling, it does connect to the skin that I'm happy about, and it looks pretty nice. It has, well, 2 like dog mouths as the gate, and a dog in the mouth in the middle to represent, well, Cerberus is a dog of sorts, or a hound, and he has some nice golden touches and some green smoke. When you kill something, the gate should open, but I do not, since, well, there's no players here, the gate will not open for us, but when the gate opens, like, some souls get sucked into it, and then it closes up. It looks pretty nice, though. Then we have the pickaxes here. They're claws. They're just very basic claws with some like dog heads on the sides and some light green and black claws. Let's draw it at night. You can see this. The skin looks very nice at night as nearly all of it glows. And this is a splash. You can see it's like this swipe of sorts of light blue. It looks pretty nice. And the pickaxes have a very nice light blue contrast, and they leave behind these little sparks of little light blue fire. You can see like it's like just claw swiping. It looks actually pretty clean, and you can see it better in here. It's more like a greenish colour. It's more blue at night. Now for the skin, let's spin him around. You can see he looks pretty nice. He has the one big head with the flaming mane behind, the flaming eyes, 2 little side heads that look pretty okay. They're black. They do not have a tongue or anything. I don't know if they're actually alive. You see he is absolutely ripped, drawing down, has some chest armor at the bottom part, a golden belt, and this pretty nice little tail that looks like a snake. Yeah, I just realized his tail's a snake. That's kind of cool. And generally just looking down, he has some rugged clothing on, and he just generally looks pretty nice. He also has some very nice grippers. This is the emote, and we'll go to the next style. This is Shadebots. So yeah, I will see you guys in a few seconds as we go to the next style. So you can see we have made it to the gold and blue version of Cerberus, known as Immortal Cerberus. And first, let's go check out the glider. So up and deploy it. You can see it comes out of a golden gate with some blue flames behind, and looks pretty snazzy. All the black is now gold, and now all the flames, instead of green, are now this nice blue colour. I really like this version of Cerberus, as I really like the colour blue and gold. It looks pretty nice all combined, and the gem looks just generally pretty cool. I'm not going to show ADSing, as this is a recolor edit style. I mean, it does not change any part of Cerberus, but it looks like this if you care. And there's no second wrap, sadly. You can see the backling looks pretty nice. Now instead of the black, there's gold. There is still black, but I think the black was originally like this dark grey and looks pretty nice. And there's also some blue. For the pickaxes, they've literally, some of the blacks turned gold, and there's some blue at the ends. Let's see the skin at night. You just see him. I'll just spin him around. That's one emote. All of his blue glows so nicely, and his tail looks very weird. His tail, the entire part of his tail glows, and you can see the splash is now more of a dark blue. In daytime, it's more of a lighter blue, and the cotton trail is pretty nice blue flames too. And yeah, the cotton trails of the pickaxe is pretty nice. I like it in this version. Let's just spin him around too. You can see all of his base black is now gold. There's now this like stonish look to it. I don't know if that like some Greek mythology, but still looks kind of cool. And I like the blue flames all around the skin. He looks generally pretty nice. He's a really good looking skin in my opinion. Now let's go to the third and last version, Blazing Cerberus. I think that's how you say his name, but yeah, let's just go straight to him. So you can see we have gone to Blazing Cerberus. He looks pretty nice. This is his ADSing, does not change, but still looks pretty nice. We have decided to go with this little fiery wrap to try and fit the theme. And same with this pickaxe, known as the Red Hot Revenge, and buy this for 500 V-Bucks. Or you could do Reboot Rally Jing Chapter 3 Scene 4 together. It looks pretty nice on Cerberus, but let's just spin him around. You can see that his black heads are now replaced with some silver, and he now has some flaming fire behind him. I like the flames being like more orange this time. You can see he has this like red leather jacket, some silver chains going down, silver belt with some little fiery gemstone. The tail's now full fire. Still looks like a snake and looks absolutely sick going down. Some pants and some very nice fire drippers. So yeah, that's Cerberus. To answer the question of the video, in my opinion, the reason they did not give him 3 heads is because, well, it would be too much of a disadvantage to the player wearing Cerberus. So yeah, I would give this Sin a 7 out of 10. He's not for me, but he's a pretty good Sin, and fits the Greek mythology theme very nicely, and works as a really good tier 1. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Also make sure to subscribe, as only 0.8% of you are subscribed. Yes, I'm one of those YouTubers that will now do it, because I looked at my analytics, and nearly had a heart attack. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.